Hi everyone, it's Eileen from Now There's a Crafty Idea and welcome to Tag Tuesday. It's going to be a quick one today because I just needed to do just a really quick tag, and I thought I would show you how to do a really effective but quick tag without it taking too much time and without you having to have loads and loads of materials. And it's a great idea. We all have these lovely stamps. Now, if you're anything like me, I collect these things whenever I see them, and these are just a couple I've got. This one's like a travel one. I got this from Hobbycraft, I think I want to say, and it was on, I think they were only £1.99 for each set, and you get lots of lovely stuff, and it's a travel one. And then this one came from a magazine. I think it came from Do Crafts. It's got a little bird cut and plate there, but it's also got all these lovely stamps on it. So I thought this would make a lovely one because I found this paper. Now this was from a scrapbooking paper book that I had, and when I was looking at this I was thinking, doesn't that look just like a sunset with the green of the grass and maybe the trees and then the sunset up above? And I just thought I love that, so I thought I'm going to cut these down so that I get a little bit of the green, a little bit of the sunset colours, and then I just want to do a quick stamp and see how that goes. And I might add something else. We'll have a look and we'll see. But this is a great way because of making a really quick nice tag without you having to have loads of things around you and to have loads of different items. And I think sometimes you just need that quickness. You just need a quick tag, and you don't, every tag that you put in your journal doesn't have to be a complete work of art in the way of, you know, you don't have to slave over it for hours. So this one's great. These can be pocket fillers, and you know, in and of themselves they're still beautiful. So let's get started. So I am going to very quickly, I'm going to cut these down. Now I'm going to get the me cutting machine out. Cutting board even. Now again, I've told you a few times, this one's a big one, so you're not going to be able to see it all in. I'll try and get most of it in. There we go, you can see there. It's a guillotine one, so it's a bit and I want these to be nice long tags because the images I want to put on them, I want to build some images up. So I'm going to cut them. I'm going to maybe go, because I want all this green in. So let's see. If we did so say 15 would be 6 inches, but then I'm going to lose all this loveliness at the top. So maybe if I go to 20, that's going to make a long tag. So maybe 19, and that's going to be a long tag, but it's still going to be, I might bring it down and take a couple of inches off the bottom. Now let's just take a couple of inches off the bottom. So I'm going to cut these at 19, and there you've got that nice, it's got the green going up into the sunset. So I like that. I like that a lot. So let's cut these down. I want this, let's say, put it there. And all these bits that I'm cutting off I'm going to use for other things. And then 19 again. And then this one, I think I like the top of this a lot. So let's see, if we go to 19, we're still going to have the green at the bottom, but we're going to have more of that lovely sunset colour as well. So let's put this big boy away. And like I says, all these little bits, I mean, I can get another tag out of that, and these can all be used for something else. Do you know me, never throw anything away. So now I've got them like that, and I think I'm going to decorate them first before I cut them into a tag shape. So I want these lined up because I think I'll just stamp across them, and then if I get a journal where, you know, I want 3 big tags that are going to match, they'll all match up and they'll look great. So let's get our stamps out. Well, first of all, I want some trees in. So I want this tree. Now this one you've got to build up the leaves yourself. So I'll just kind of do maybe the side image of it. I don't need the whole thing. So as you can see, I've never used this one, so I'm not sure. Now I want this, because this is going to be in the background, I want it to look like it's off in the distance. So I'm not going to print, I'm using black because black is the colour of shadows. I don't want it to be a really strong image. So I'm going to do a ghost print of it. And what that means is I'm going to take off the first layer of ink. Right. And then hopefully that's quite nice. Now if we put this, if we do it in between the two tags, it's going to give me a nice ghost image. Let's hope this works. Yeah, I like that. See, it's not too strong. It looks like it could be off in the distance. Now I'm just going to do this other one. I only need to ink half of it. And again, I'm just going to take off the first layer of ink. And then I'm just going to come in on the side. Probably need to put something underneath there, don't we? And just do the ghost print. There we go. You can see that one's even better because it's probably looks like it's off into the distance. I'm just going to get a wipe of this stamp. I'm terrible. I get ink everywhere, so I make sure I clean them up because I'm not a very precise stamper. Right, now I'll pop that one away in a minute. Now the stamp that I really want to use for the foreground is this one. But before I do that, we better get some leaves on our tree. So we've got several different types, and let's see, what do we want? I think I might use this one. I like this one. And I could, no, it's a different type of leaf, so we'll use this one. And I'm just going to pop a few different ones on there. So again, because this is supposed to be a ghost image, I'm going to put the ink on, and then let's get rid of most of it. I want a ghost image on there. So oh, that's okay. I like that. It's not too dark, and it looks like it could be off into the distance. There we are. A few more, and then a couple more. And you know, you never really get to use your lovely stamps as much as you wish you could. I like that. See, that looks like it's a faded kind of stamp. It's not too strong, and that's going to really look like it's in the background when we put our other stamp on. So let's do the same here. Yeah, you never really get to play with these lovely stamps, and they are gorgeous, gorgeous things. And some of them, I look at them and I think, oh, I just want to make something with you just so I can use you. So yeah, it's nice to get to use them. And I mean, I'm using these stamps. You can use any stamps you want. If you've got like any other kind of stamps, you don't have to try and find these nature ones. You could find any ones that you want. You could do this with you know, those lovely house stamps where you've got all the different types of houses. They're really nice, and you could maybe make a little cityscape with them if you wanted to. That would look really cool, I think, because then you'd be able to push some of the buildings into the background. There we go. That one's a little bit darker, but that's okay. It could just be a little bit closer to us, that's all. And then, an artist I am not. So when it comes to perspective, well, my art is not drawing. You know what I mean? They're a little bit too dark, so I'm going to take that down a bit. Not press quite so hard. That's a bit better. I like that. And it doesn't matter that some of them look darker, because, you know, a tree has many, many leaves, and some of them are in the background and some of them are in the foreground, so it doesn't matter if they look different. Okay. And then last one. Yeah, I like that, and they do look nice and faded. Right, let's just get this wiped off. and keep those nice and clean. Now, where's our other tag? Now this one I've used before and it is adorable. It really is. So what I might do is, I think I might have to use it. Let me just get a fresh piece of paper. Right. I want some there, and then I want some under here, because I think I'll have to use it across two of them. Now this one I want it to look as though it's more in the foreground, so this is the shadow. And then what I might do is I might go in with some of the other stamps that I've got and just maybe place them about, because there are a few different ones. Right, so let's get this inked up. I'm hoping this is going to work. I haven't done this before, so we're doing this together ourselves. You know, we're on this journey together, because I haven't got a clue if it's going to work. I'm just hoping. I mean, I have done this kind of thing before in the past when I used to do card making, you know. Let's just hope that it works on here. So I want this right to the bottom. Oh well, there you go, it's placed itself, and I want to give that a nice press down. Well, it mostly worked. That's good, that's good. And I can always put a little bit extra on there. I like that. It's kind of giving it that nice naturey effect. So okay, let's get a little bit more on. Let's just do this bit. There we go. Oh yeah, that's really looking nice, and that looks like that's in the foreground there. Yep, liking it, liking it. Right, let's get that little bit done. So let's go a little bit more. I'm just gonna ink it up a bit. There we go. There we are. Right, this is going to require a bit more cleaning. I'm going to have to give it a bit of a scrub. I always like to keep these clean, because you know, they don't last long enough as it is. So if you let the ink sit on them, they get all gloopy and horrible. And but I'm liking that. That's worked out nice. So let's have a look at some of these others. Now, I love foxglove, so I do want to add some foxglove. It's one of my favourite flowers, deadly as it is. It is deadly. Right, let's get a bit of foxglove on there, and I think we'll have that sitting as though that's really in the foreground. So I want it really dark, because that's going to be, it needs to be a little bit. There we go. Didn't come out as well as I thought, but that's okay. I think what I'll do is I'll put it here on this one where some of the stamp was missed. Yeah, that's better. That's okay. I like that. Where's our little cloth? This cloth's getting dirty. I need a new cloth. Right. Well, I'm pleased with that. We need to do our other one as well. I forgot about that. Okay, so we need to get this dirty again. I tell you, my memory just does not work. So let's leave them there to dry a bit, and we'll get this one inked up again. Now we don't need the whole thing inked up because we're only doing one tag. Just make sure it's nice and juicy. Right, let's go. Oh, we go on that side there. Right, there we go. Let's give it a really good press down. Oh, that's lovely. That turned out really great. Okay, let's give this a nice wash. There we go. And I'll finish. I'll give that another good wash later on, because it's just, I think I need a new wipe. There we go. Right. Okay, so I think instead of doing the foxglove on that one, I might put another piece of fern on because I've got this nice fern stamp and I think it'll look nice with a little bit of that. But I'll make it really dark. Oops, stick to the thing, so that it looks like it's really in the foreground. It's because I've got me I've got it wet now, so it doesn't want to stick. Are you going to fall off? Don't fall off. I'm just going to stick that really in the foreground. Yeah, that's good, that's good. I like that. And that's looking good. Looking good. Okay, let's get you wiped. There we go. Oh, I'm getting in such a mess here. Look at the state of us. Yeah, maybe this is a reason I don't do a lot of stamping. I forgot what it's like. Yeah, there we go. Right, now I'm liking that. So now that I've got that, I'm going to cut it into the tag shape and we'll have a look and see what it looks like. And then we can decide if we're going to put a label on it, which I think I might do. There we go. And I will distress it, but I don't want to use the brown to distress it because obviously I've made it with the black, and I don't want to really use the black either. So I'm not sure how I'm going to distress these. Or maybe, you know what, I am not going to distress them. There you go. I know, shock horror. Eileen's not distressing something. Yeah, that's going to last for all of 5 seconds. Right, let's get these pieces of paper out of the way. I'll figure out how I'm going to distress them in a bit. Right, they're looking cool. I'm liking them. They've got the nice kind of off in the distance and the nice kind of lovely image of a nice sunset and the shadows, looking through the shadows. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So we need to add a label. I think if we put labels at the top, it'll look really cute. So where's my label book? Excuse me while I just reach above. Sorry if I knock the camera. Whoops! And there we go. I've dropped one of my books. Oh no, I've got butterflies everywhere. Bear with me, folks. I am a professional. Oh my gosh. Yep. It's been a long day. That's all I'm going to say. It's been a long day. Oh my, oh my. Right, I've got these nice little words here. I don't know if there's anything in there that I kind of like that much for these. No, I'm not going to go with them. I don't have any of the washi stickers that I think are going to go with this. And oh, we've got our field note ones. Why didn't I think of them? So let's get them out because they look good. Okay, so too big. I want the black ones. I want the ones that have got the black. Too small. Specimen field notes. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's going on that one. Cool. Let's have a look at that. Yep, yep. And oh, what about one of these ones? And move these across. Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe there's a different one for that. Oh, I'm so pleased I got these specimen labels. If you haven't got them, Tracy Fox Love Junk Journals on Etsy. They are absolutely gorgeous, and I do love them. Right, okay, I'm happy with those. I'm gonna stick with those. And shock horror, I am not going to distress them. I know what's going on. It has been a long day. Okay, so let's just get this one stuck on. Not everything has to be distressed. I think I'm distressed enough for us all. Oh, bear with me, folks, really. Oh my word. Yes, it's been one of those days. Oh, but I'm in my happy place now. making a mess as I usually do. There we go. Okay, stop it, Diane. You're going to give you some... Oh, okay, there we go. Whew. Be serious. You're trying to film a video here. Right. I think that's about straight, isn't it? Does that look straight? Does that look straight? It's just slightly skewy. Look at the state of my nails off this ink. You know it's skewy if I don't care. It can stay skewy. Okay, now I did get these eggs. I was thinking about maybe using one of these. But you know what? I'm quite happy with them. So I'm not going to bother with those ones. And you know what? Other than thinking of a tab top for them, which I'm thinking I might not bother because they are quite long tags, so they don't really need anything else on, I am pleased with them. I'm happy with them. They're not like, you know, I might sew around them, which, you know, it'll just finish them off, and I'll use black thread to sew around them. That might ease me with the not distressing them. By using a black thread around the edges, I'm going to feel better about not distressing them. But I'm not going to do that on camera. You've seen me sew around things before, and you know that my sewing machine is not the best. So yeah, I'm going to leave them there. I don't want to add anything else to them. I mean, I could put a butterfly on. I've got several falling on my desk now. And you know, you could add a butterfly if you wanted to, but I like the simplicity of them. Get those, get your rubber stamps out, have a look what you've got, get some scrapbooking paper, start messing about, think about like doing ghost images in the background and doing a darker image in the front. It's fun, as you can see. I've ended up with the giggles. I'm all skewy, and I've enjoyed it, and it's great. And it's a simple tag, but it's a stunning effect, and I really like the effect that it's given us. And like I say, you don't have to have the nature ones. You could do this with any kind of stamp that you've got. I mean, these travel ones would look great if you had like a nice I don't know, maybe it's a plain, maybe it's marbled brown and cream paper, popping these on to make it look like an old trunk tag, you know, that would look great. And then you don't need anything else on it. You could just put this on, maybe put the globe on, and I don't know, maybe it's one of the postage stamps, and it'll look like an old trunk tag, you know, that they used to pop on the old trunks. Just play with those lovely stamps and look at these lovely tags that we've created. They're quick, they're easy if you're not me, and they're lots of fun, and you get to play about with them stamps that you've got sitting and wishing that you could do more with. So I hope you've enjoyed that one. Yeah, okay. I'm not even going to get started. I'm having one of those days. Somebody send me some hugs, please. Put them in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay safe. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've had a giggle with me. And I will see you in the next one. Happy crafting, folks. Bye.